Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on a team from the Big 12, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bearcats will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pandas offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Trying play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And you simply cannot start the game any better if you're on defense. The first 2 plays of the game, you get a sack. That's how you seize momentum.
And this defense is taking up residence in the backfield, and the crowd loves it. 3rd and long. Power football with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bearcats!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
7 Pandas, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the offense on first down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Flips it out to the back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
That's caught. It's Mancuso. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. On the move. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field.
Oh, the ball's out. He picks it up, still on his feet.
And as a defense, you just want to...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
After starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Pandas, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A designed run for the quarterback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, he's looking downfield. Completes it in the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sam Houston!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCF is currently up big right now, and really everything they've dialed up offensively has worked. They're up 14 over the Sharks. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Pandas will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for a block. It's Mancuso. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. He'll start this drive firing. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Goes to the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Pandas line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He leaves it with his back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
31. Pandas. 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll throw it on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Unloads to the right. And that one's incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Pandas will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw right down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout, Pandas.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. The field goal is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got him downfield. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Bearcats! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
And the Pandas will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Wilkins. And the returner will be dragged down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And the route is on.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Louisiana. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Pandas will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down.
Brings up second down.
Movement here from the tight end. The play action fake. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Caught close to the marker, it's Sheffield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have gotten out on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
52. Pandas, 0.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. From the gun, give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And that is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Pandas, 0.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Unloads to the wide out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ashley. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. He's going to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They want to just keep throwing it. The sure hands, it's Hobbs. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Pandas are on the move. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Wicks. He finds his man. And he's wrestled to the ground. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he loses the football on the return. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Comes out throwing on first down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ashley. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pandas have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Wicks. Boom. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 1st down here for the offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd down coming up.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give on the inside. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
1st down.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.